Top 25 Steward Interview Questions and Answers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for a steward interview, whether it's for a luxury hotel, fine dining restaurant, or a cruise line, this video will help you stand out from other candidates. Today, we're going through the top 25 steward interview questions and answers, crafted carefully to help you sound confident, professional, and ready for the job. Make sure to listen closely, take notes, and watch until the end for bonus tips that can help you impress any interviewer. Let's begin. 1. Tell me about yourself. A classic question that sets the tone. Keep it professional, structured, and confident. You can say, I have over 4 years of experience working as a steward in the hospitality industry. I started my career in a boutique hotel where I learned the importance of cleanliness, attention to detail, and maintaining high service standards. Later, I joined a cruise line where I handled guest service, dining area arrangements, and teamwork under pressure. I enjoy keeping the environment neat and ensuring guests have a positive experience. I'm reliable, hardworking, and always ready to help my team. Outside of work, I focus on improving my hospitality skills and learning new service techniques. 2. Why do you want to work as a steward? I've always enjoyed creating a pleasant and organized environment. Working as a steward allows me to do that every day. I take pride in being part of a team that delivers exceptional guest experiences, from spotless dining areas to prompt service. I find satisfaction in ensuring everything runs smoothly behind the scenes. I'm also drawn to this role because it gives me a chance to grow within the hospitality industry. Each guest interaction teaches something new about patience, service quality, and teamwork. The steward role is the foundation of hospitality, and I want to master it while contributing to the success of your organization. 3. What are the main duties of a steward? The key duties of a steward include maintaining cleanliness and order in dining and kitchen areas, ensuring utensils and dishes are sanitized, and assisting in meal setup and service. We're also responsible for keeping workstations organized, polishing silverware, restocking supplies, and ensuring all hygiene standards are followed. In cruise lines or large hotels, stewards may help deliver room service, clear trays, and support chefs or servers during busy shifts. Essentially, the steward ensures smooth operations behind the scenes. It's about keeping everything clean, safe, and efficient so guests can enjoy their experience without interruption. 4. How do you handle difficult or rude guests? I believe patience and professionalism are the best tools in such situations. If a guest is rude or upset, I listen carefully to understand the root of their frustration. I never interrupt, argue, or show irritation. Instead, I empathize and calmly offer a solution. For example, if a guest complains about delayed service, I would sincerely apologize, explain the situation briefly if appropriate, and assure them that I'll personally ensure it's fixed immediately. My goal is always to turn dissatisfaction into satisfaction. Guests often calm down when they feel heard and respected. If the issue is beyond my control, I involve my supervisor discreetly. Maintaining composure under pressure shows maturity and builds trust with both guests and management. 5. How do you ensure hygiene and cleanliness in your work area? I follow strict hygiene protocols throughout every shift. That includes cleaning all surfaces regularly, sanitizing utensils, wearing gloves when needed, and separating clean and used items to prevent cross-contamination. I also make sure to label cleaning chemicals properly and use them safely. Before every shift, I inspect my work area to ensure it's spotless and ready for service. During operations, I maintain cleanliness continuously rather than leaving it all for the end. After each service period, I double-check storage, refrigeration, and waste areas to confirm they meet safety standards. 6. What makes you a good team player? I believe teamwork is what makes hospitality work seamlessly. I always communicate openly, share updates, and assist coworkers whenever possible. For example, if a teammate is running behind on clearing tables, I jump in to help without being asked. I also value listening and respecting everyone's opinions, regardless of their position. A good steward doesn't just do their part, they make sure the whole team succeeds. I maintain a positive attitude, stay flexible with schedules, and support others during busy hours. I know that one person's efficiency affects everyone else's performance. 7. Describe a time when you went above and beyond for a guest. Once, during my shift in a resort restaurant, a guest accidentally spilled coffee on their clothes right before heading to a meeting. Without hesitation, I offered clean napkins, arranged for laundry service, and replaced their beverage with a complimentary fresh cup. I also ensured their table was quickly cleaned and reset. The guest appreciated my quick action and left excellent feedback mentioning my name. That experience reminded me how small gestures can have a big impact. Going above and beyond isn't about grand actions, it's about paying attention, acting quickly, and caring sincerely about guest comfort. 8. How do you prioritize tasks during a busy shift? During peak hours, I start by focusing on tasks that directly affect guests, like clearing tables, delivering orders, or restocking essential items. Then I move to cleaning and organization. I constantly communicate with my team to ensure we're not duplicating efforts and to cover gaps efficiently. Time management is crucial, so I mentally list tasks by urgency and importance. For example, If I notice dirty dishes piling up while guests are waiting for clean tables, I prioritize dishwashing and clearing first. I also keep supplies ready before rush hours to save time later. 9. What safety standards do you follow in the kitchen or dining area? Safety is non-negotiable in any hospitality setting. I always follow food safety and occupational safety guidelines. For example, I ensure that floors are dry to prevent slips, use non-slip shoes, handle hot trays with care, and store sharp tools properly. I also follow HACCP or local hygiene regulations, making sure food contact surfaces are sanitized. I'm careful with cleaning chemicals, using gloves and avoiding mixing products that could cause harmful reactions. If I notice any hazard, like a spill or broken glass, I address it immediately and report it to my supervisor. Safety isn't just for staff, it ensures guests have a safe and comfortable environment too. 10. How do you handle a situation where you made a mistake at work? If I make a mistake, I take responsibility immediately. I inform my supervisor, apologize if needed, and correct it as quickly as possible. For example, if I accidentally serve an incorrect order, I'd calmly apologize to the guest, remove it, and replace it with the correct dish while ensuring the kitchen is informed. I don't hide or blame others because honesty builds trust. Afterward, I analyze what went wrong so I can avoid repeating it. Mistakes are part of learning. The key is how you handle them. Owning up and improving shows integrity and commitment to high standards. 11. What do you know about our company or establishment? I did my research and was impressed by your organization's focus on exceptional guest experiences and commitment to quality service. Your establishment is known for its high hygiene standards, professional team, and attention to detail, all qualities I deeply respect. I've also read about your recent recognition for customer satisfaction, which shows that you value consistent excellence. I believe my work ethic, service orientation, and ability to work under pressure align well with your brand's mission. I'd be proud to contribute to your continued reputation for hospitality excellence. 12. How do you handle pressure during peak hours? I stay calm, focused, and solution-oriented during busy hours. The key is preparation, making sure everything is ready before rush time starts. I prioritize tasks, coordinate with teammates, and maintain a positive attitude. If things get hectic, I focus on one task at a time instead of panicking. I've learned that efficiency under pressure comes from staying organized and communicating clearly. Even when the workload is heavy, I keep my professionalism intact and ensure service quality doesn't drop. Pressure is part of hospitality, and I see it as a challenge that helps me grow stronger and sharper. 13. What would you do if you found something valuable left by a guest? I'd immediately report it to my supervisor and hand it over as per company policy. Honesty is extremely important in hospitality. Guests trust us not only with their comfort but also with their personal belongings. Whether it's a phone, wallet, or jewelry, I'd never attempt to handle it on my own. Documenting the incident properly ensures transparency and guest trust. Returning lost items promptly leaves a strong impression on guests and reinforces the integrity of the entire organization. 14. How do you maintain motivation during repetitive tasks? I stay motivated by focusing on the purpose behind every task. Even if it's repetitive, like polishing cutlery or wiping tables, I remind myself that guests notice the difference when everything looks perfect. I also set small goals, like completing a section faster without compromising quality. Listening to upbeat music before shifts and maintaining a positive mindset helps too. I find satisfaction in precision and consistency. It's like a silent contribution to a perfect guest experience. When I see guests smiling in a spotless area, it feels rewarding and keeps my motivation high. 15. Describe your experience working with cleaning equipment. I've worked with a range of cleaning tools such as industrial dishwashers, vacuum cleaners, mops, polishers, and sanitizing machines. I always follow safety guidelines and ensure the correct usage of chemicals and equipment. For instance, I know the correct dilution ratios for cleaning agents and how to store them safely. I also take care of routine maintenance, like checking filters or cleaning parts after use. Using equipment properly not only saves time but also ensures the highest level of cleanliness and safety. I'm comfortable learning new technology or updated tools your establishment may use. 16. What does customer service mean to you? Customer service is about creating memorable experiences through care, respect, and attention. It means understanding guests' needs, sometimes even before they ask. It's not just about completing tasks, but about the attitude behind them. Smiling, greeting guests warmly, and offering help with genuine intent makes all the difference. For me, excellent customer service is when a guest leaves happier than when they arrived. In hospitality, our attitude defines the entire experience, and that's why I always aim to deliver service that makes guests feel truly valued. 17. How do you deal with conflicting instructions from supervisors? In case of conflicting instructions, I handle it respectfully. I would first clarify politely. For example, just to confirm, should I complete task A or B first? This prevents confusion and ensures I'm following the right priority. If the conflict persists, I follow the direction of the senior-most supervisor or the one directly responsible for that area. I never argue or assume. I believe communication and respect are key to maintaining professionalism. Handling such situations calmly shows reliability and maturity. 18. What are your strengths as a steward? My main strengths are attention to detail, reliability, and teamwork. I'm extremely organized and take pride in keeping my workspace clean and efficient. I'm also dependable. My supervisors can count on me to complete every task thoroughly. I work well under pressure and maintain a friendly attitude even during long shifts. My ability to adapt quickly to new situations and maintain professionalism with guests is something I value highly. These strengths help me deliver consistent quality in every aspect of my job. 19. What are your weaknesses, and how are you improving them? One area I've been working on is being overly focused on perfection. Sometimes, I'd spend too long double-checking small details. Over time, I've learned to balance speed with accuracy. I now plan tasks better, set time limits, and trust my training. I also welcome feedback from supervisors to identify where I can improve. I see weaknesses as opportunities for growth, and every experience helps me become more efficient and well-rounded as a steward. 20. How do you handle confidential or sensitive guest information? I treat all guest information as private and confidential. Whether it's personal details, room numbers, or dining preferences, I never share them with anyone outside authorized staff. I understand that privacy is a key part of professionalism in hospitality. I always follow company data protection policies and ensure records or notes are stored securely. Respecting guest privacy builds trust and shows the integrity of both the individual and the organization. 21. What would you do if you noticed a coworker not following hygiene rules? I'd handle it with professionalism. First, I'd remind them politely, as it might be an honest mistake. If it's a serious or repeated issue, I'd inform my supervisor discreetly. Hygiene rules protect everyone, the team, guests, and the brand's reputation. Ignoring it could lead to major problems, so it's important to address it responsibly. I'd make sure to handle it in a way that corrects the issue without embarrassing the person involved. 22. How do you handle last-minute changes or unexpected tasks? I stay flexible and positive. In hospitality, things often change suddenly. Maybe a VIP guest arrives or a table setup needs to be rearranged. I don't panic. I adapt. I assess what's most urgent, communicate with my teammates, and adjust priorities. My focus is always on maintaining smooth service without guests noticing the chaos behind the scenes. I believe flexibility is one of the most valuable skills in this industry. 23. How do you deal with cultural differences among guests? I respect and appreciate cultural diversity. I've worked with guests from different countries, so I understand that customs and expectations vary. I always use polite, inclusive language and stay observant of body language or preferences. For example, some guests might avoid certain foods or expect specific forms of greeting. I make sure to adapt accordingly. Being culturally sensitive helps create comfort for every guest and prevents misunderstandings. It's about treating everyone with the same warmth and respect. 24. What do you enjoy most about working in hospitality? What I enjoy most is the ability to make people happy through small acts of service. I love that each day is different, new guests, new challenges, and new learning experiences. Hospitality combines human connection with professionalism, and that's what excites me. When guests leave satisfied and compliment the service, it's incredibly fulfilling. I also enjoy being part of a team where everyone works toward the same goal, creating memorable guest experiences. 25. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? In the next few years, I hope to grow within this organization, starting as a steward and progressing to a senior or supervisory role. I plan to develop my leadership and service management skills through consistent hard work and training. I'm committed to staying in the hospitality field long-term because I genuinely enjoy the work. My goal is to contribute to your company's success while continuously improving myself professionally. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these top 25 steward interview questions and answers help you feel more confident and fully prepared for your next interview. Remember, great service begins with great attitude, attention, and teamwork. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone preparing for a hospitality job. Keep practicing, stay confident, and go get that job. Good luck, you've got this.